Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Thinking of myself like what the fuck is going on? Asking God for help like what the fuck I'm doing wrong? He ain't giving me no answers, I figured it out myself. Got tired of asking questions, I'm tired of looking for help. Man, I can't win for losing, I'm steady taking these losses. Had to bury greed and chinks, same week, 2 different coffins. Man, that shit'll traumatize you when it ain't trying to. Everybody shedding tears, you trying not to cry too. They say they feel my pain, but they don't know how much I'm hurting. Mama told me pray, it usually helps, but it ain't working. Just to numb this pain, I'm popping Perkins by the 30s.
Who the NBA young boy?
Nah, that's my little nigga I manage. Hey, what's up? Give it to him.
All is well, man. To the people out there and things. Happy Black History Month, which is the shortest month of the year and the coldest, but we got 36 degrees now. We doing good. And my thing is, Neff is since it's Black History Month, we gonna jot down some things. We got some things jotted down, and some books and things that we should read because they was never in our school, and they was doing the scientists when we was coming up. And the first one is the Browning of America. This is why Project 2025 is here. Okay, this term described as the Browning of America, the trend where the white population is declining as a percentage of the total population, while the population of minority groups is rising. This book was written by William H. Frey and Christopher Caldwell. Yeah, and this is what we're going through now. It's not said that, but this is exactly what it is. They making history play itself because they fear that the population is getting more browner and yellow, and they fear that, and the population is smart too. So that's a good book to get, the Browning of America. And now this next book is out cold, and some think it's a myth, but it's really not, because when Minister Farrakhan did the first Million Man March, he read this book, not in its entirety, but he broke it down and he said, if you don't believe me, then you write the Library of Congress under the Freedom of Information Act. But now it's in stores, you can get that book. And it's called the Willie Lynch letter. This letter is explained as a slave master who was in the West Indies in 1712. The Willie Lynch letter is a speech delivered by Willie Lynch to an audience on the bank of the James River in Virginia. Now that's to bring this up to speed now. They meet at Mar-a-Lago and listening to 47. It's the same demonstration as Project 2025. They rolling back the hands of time. And that's another good book. The older and the young really need to read that, because in it you can see the same parallel attitude, mentality on how us as a people act today. And this speech was given in 1712. And so if you could identify the mentality of our people and the attitude of our people in this book, in this letter, then and now, man, this is crazy, but it's so true. And the really it was called The Making of a Slave. And just check it out. And that's a good book. I read it over and over and over again. And this is, in my opinion, it was a good book to me. But I would read it to my children like I did years ago. But I would advise every parent to get this book and read it to your children, not to disqualify them, but just to show the mentality, because we got to teach them, because a lot of us ain't gonna be here later on. So we got to put this down, because this thing these Europeans doing now with this Project 2025 is real. And so we got to get on top of that. This next book was powerful. And this book here showed me who the black woman was. Cause I wasn't taught that, you know what I'm saying? My parents come from down south. They they weren't saying who the black woman was, because they was beating them up and giving them drugs and all this. They didn't know they was our garden all the time. And when you got a garden, you want your garden to flourish. So you got to have good season, good ground, water. And it's just like this what she was and what she is now. And Elijah Muhammad wrote this book in 1965 called A Message to the Black Man. It's a book that advocates for justice and equality for black people in America. It also expressed Muhammad's belief that black people can improve themselves and their society. And also this book was used, believe it or not, when Ali refused to go to the draft, this book was used as evidence by the Supreme Court Justices John Harlan and Warren Burger when overturning Muhammad Ali's draft invasion conviction in 1971. So the Supreme Court, they used this book, and it overturned the conviction, because they were sending Ali to prison for not fighting in their war. And like he said, didn't none of them people, Viet Cong, they didn't call me no nigga. You know that was powerful. I would get that for my children too. But you know, we must understand they didn't never want us to understand nothing. And the saying was, if you want to hide something from the black man, put it in a book. Because they know they didn't teach us to read. But thank God and his wisdom, we overcame such a dilemma, and we got some smart readers now. But in the beginning, and you could look at it, people they'll get a book and look at the pictures. They ain't gonna read nothing. You know what I mean? And it was called surface dwellers. And a surface dweller is a person that, you know, they'll read, but they won't dig for the roots of what it is. You know, they'll just take it for face value. But you always have to do research on anything you read and all that, you know, because you got to get your own opinion. Yeah, a person can be telling the truth, but you still got to get your own opinion. So you got to dig. Everything God put on this earth, his value, is in the ground. Gold, rubies, pearls. And you guys go scuba diving for all this stuff. This is real talk. So now you got to dig for stuff. Get your encyclopedia, get your dictionaries, you know, concordance. That's what it's all about. That's what root readers do. They search for the root of the matter. Number 4. Let's go. Now this book here is just like today, even though it was wrote in the 1800s. But they doing the same thing. The Reconstruction era, 1861 to 1900. In this book was the purpose of the Black Code. They had a thing called the Black Code. The best known that these laws were passed by Southern states in 1865 and 1866 after the Civil War in order to restrict African Americans' freedom and in order to compel them to work for either low or no wages. See what I'm saying? And that's, you know, that speaks for itself, because, you know, they call them Southern states, they call them red states now. And in these red states, they taking our education. They want you to basically, if you transfer 11 million migrants out of this country, who they looking to work them fields? Us. You know, they trying to take us back, even though we come out the field. But I ain't going back to the field. Shoot, that ain't gonna happen, and God ain't gonna let it happen. God is gonna move on this atmosphere in such a way. Watch, you see them, the federal judges. They stopped that freeze that Trump was trying to do. He thought he had them in his pocket. So we got to read these books for real, because these man, by the time I got to school, like C. Dick Run, Chase James, and John, and all this rigmarole bull stuff wasn't getting us nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Because when we couldn't read, they was teaching their children how to reconstruct banks, credit unions. That's how they was teaching them. And you ask how a lot of people, they don't even know who John D. Rockefeller was. They don't know that. And you know, it's deep, man. And so I'm moving on. My fifth demonstration is my guy here, Marcus Mozart Garvey Jr. Brother Garvey's philosophy was he sought to achieve economic self-sufficiency for African Americans by creating a strong economic base and financial independence. And he also was his own general and president. He was so powerful, they got him out the country. He was from Jamaica, and but he came to America, and his whole thing was to do for self. And he wanted us to go back to Africa. But he was a powerful man, for real, and a good brother. That's a good book. And so, you know, being this Black History Month, my thing is we had to rewind back the clock on education and educate our own children, because look, they not doing it. You see the natural floor, you taking stuff out the book like we was never there. Out of all that would happen. And some people say, man, I don't want to hear about slave stuff. You need to, because in order to know where you're going, you gotta know where you come from and who brought you up in your struggle, you know. And that's real talk. You know what I'm saying? It's man, and somehow, some way, we gotta meet these youths. I ain't scared of them. You know, I love them. You know what I'm saying? I come from the same struggle. So, you know, I got that kind of spirit to where me and young people, we adapt and feel each other. You know what I'm saying? So it won't be no thing for me, but you can't do it by yourself. You got to have brothers that got the same kind of spirit to do it. And, you know, there ain't nobody talking to them. They figure it's a failure. What you talking for? Ain't no school. You know, it's schools, but they don't feel they learning nothing. So we got to be like Moses. We got to go back to the children. But who gonna do it? The church ain't doing it. I mean, it's a handful, but I'm talking about real stuff. I ain't talking about, you know, doing stuff for no money. You know, we just got to do it. So I'm on deck, and I appreciate my nephew bringing me on. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody got to do it, and that's real talk. Because you see downtown, they ain't gonna do nothing. They doing for self, and so I'm ready. Nell. You want to chop it up about these things?
First of all, I want to let everybody know this our first episode of the Carl Yoplay Corner. Well, gonna come on here and give y'all some tips, man, for Black History Month. And shit, all of them are some great books. I
Yes,
like
sir.
all of them.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, them some great books you told them to read, man. Hey, like you
Yes,
said, if we don't do it, who gonna do it? So
man.
all this, you know, all this negativity, man, we need to start bringing some positive solutions to the city, man. So, and this right here
Yeah.
gonna help, man. So, hey, man, I'm proud
Yeah.
of you, proud of you, man.
Hey, We got to do it, man. We been around the sharks, so it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sharks and barracudas. You know what I mean? So who else gonna do it? I mean, I look at it like, dang. When I was in my north, I gave them that. So it's all about to get back on some positive message. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Give us some, what you got to say in closing,
Well, I want to bless our children and bless our adults. Bless our elderly and be supporters of these channels because these what you call them? What you call the podcast? These is the modern day Huey Newtons and Soldiers of the Truth to get the word out. Cause you see we got 6 or 7 news, I think 6 news channels here, and all they do is report negativity. Now they report about Clarissa because that they get them ratings. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the Shield family and Clarissa. That's my homegirl. And she did a great job. I knew she was gonna win somehow, some way. And she can't. I told my cousin, I said, she gonna chin check her because but she got to get that uppercut thing going. Cause you remember how Sugar Ray had that uppercut?
Yeah. Hey, shout out to the GWOAT, man. Congratulations, GWOAT.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Nell.
Yeah, she laid that big girl on her ass too. So
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She hit her with that body shot, crossed her up, and that was it. I ain't gonna even lie, huh? I had put a bet out there. I bet that Clarissa was gonna win, but I bet it was gonna go all the way. But shit, she made me wrong. She stopped the fight, so you know what I'm saying? That let me know she get more power, man. That let me know she get more power, man. But
yeah, she a heavyweight now.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. That's it, huh?
I mean, no, man. Dig. What's the next? We going with the rest.
You want to make this to okay. Okay. Shit, we could talk about I'm glad you brought that up, huh? So
but that's another form
Big
of
Meats, man. Big Meats, man. Big Meats. Listen. So
I know I read it.
So 50 was looking out for he 50 Cent.
Yeah.
50 Cent Big Meats son of the acting school. Yeah. And he got him, he got that BMF series Off the Chain.
Yes, sir.
50 did that shit, right? Yeah. We already know, everybody know that one of his enemies is Rick Ross. Now what the hell Meats doing promoting Rick Ross car show? That show you right there, that man ain't loyal, man. He ain't loyal. Let's go with that, huh? He ain't loyal, huh? What's up with that, man?
That's foul, man. I mean, you bite the hand that feeds you. You get what I'm saying? But I mean, it's deeper than that, because like you say,
maybe it's something we don't know about. Well, maybe it's something we don't know about. Maybe,
50, I don't know. I mean, from the surface, that's
foul, man.
From the surface, it was gonna be all right. So I don't know what happened, but at the same time, I know that's that Willie Lynch shit. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, that Willie Lynch. Yep.
I'm in prison. You looking out for my son, making him a millionaire, basically, teaching him and training him, sending him acting school and all this. And then I get out. When I get out, I go to your enemy that I know you don't like him, but me and you cool.
Right.
But you can come to me because 50 got the bag.
Right.
And 50 real about it. You know what I'm saying? You go
the legit bag at that. See what I'm saying?
Man, how you gonna go with this nigga? He fucking boys, man. Come on, man.
Man, you can't It just let me wonder behind the scenes. What Rick Ross do for him? He must have gave that nigga a bag, huh?
Yeah, he must give him a good bag because
he had to give him a bag to go against his man. Because 50 was his man. 50 came and got him when he was when he couldn't even see the light in the tunnel. He couldn't even see 2025. See what I'm saying? He couldn't even see freedom.
Right. You know why I didn't have no thing about Rick Ross, but I did because I did time with the real Rick Ross. Freeway Rick. Highway
Rick Ross.
Yeah, we was in Terre Haute for a minute, but this dude he stole his name. He perpetrated a fraud. Then
Right.
I don't know nobody else that done that in the rap game. I can't. Everybody had their own name. You know what I'm saying? And they owned the limit. So and then I can't trust. You used to be a cop basically, even though
Yeah,
you
he was.
just
He was a CO. Yeah, he
you
was a
worked in
correction officer. He was an
yeah, but
officer. He was working
yeah,
correction. He was a police. He was just working correction.
yeah, no. So and then I'm just being look. Damn, what's that boy name? Just play on That's So Raven. What's his name?
You can play on what? That's you talking about
Uh,
you talking about
Orlando.
Orlando Brown?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he put it out there. He
Yeah,
put it out there. He put
he
it
put it
straight
out
and
there.
shit. A lot of people don't be on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, but I do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Orlando kept it real, He was telling you know what I'm saying? He said they fucked him. He said they fucked him. He admitted it.
he put him out there. Ain't nobody sued him.
There you go.
Ain't no
and he
and
and he been saying it. He keeps
and
saying it.
see, my thing is, dang man, I hate that about the GOAT, LeBron. Come on, man. Damn.
What
He might be
I
on
don't
it.
know what's going on with LeBron. What happened?
LeBron was going to them parties.
Oh wow, well, he
And
soon will be exposed.
but shit, like Denzel Washington said, he always left early because he always knew some bullshit was gonna come on the floor. He went to some, but he broke.
Jamie Foxx claimed he left early too.
Yeah.
He's suspect though.
But see, what's come say the deal with that is he was putting it out there because he was filming it. And see, but my opinion is Diddy man was out cold. He learned from them motherfuckers up top.
And he just got re-indicted, didn't he? He got superseded, right?
He got a supersede. I knew they was gonna hit him with it. He got too many witnesses. Man, come on, man. He got too many witnesses. And dude out cold. That girl, the last girl, she said he rubbed it down or the baby all right, and she went into a panic shock.
And shit went up in the pores.
Cause
that horse tranquilizer.
That's horse tranquilizer, man.
Yeah.
Man, Diddy's out cold, man. I mean,
man.
That boy there, man. I mean, it's out cold. I mean, for him to do that, but I know where it came from. So in my mind, he just was a dirty motherfucker.
Hey, his daddy was a gangster rat. You know that, right?
Yeah.
He was a gangster. And he became a rat.
I listened to Gene Deal. Deal say he got sick and tired of him messing over people. And when one of the security guy told him he slapped his mom. And then one day Gene said they was in the car, and he went on and said, "Didn't I tell you don't be in my effing business?" And Gene Deal checked him. Immediately checked him. Don't you never talk to your mama like that. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, there's gonna be some problems. And see, man, that's one thing you just gonna do. And Diddy just dirty, man. He learned from the dirty people up top. But they've been doing it. They've been doing this all the time. It's just now the cat out the bag. But I knew he was gonna tell on the blacks and the weak whites. You dig what I'm saying? And shoot, you see, gender, what her name is? The white lesbian lady.
What's going?
The generous. What's her name? The generous. Ellen.
Oh, Ellen DeGenerate.
Ellen broke wide and came back. They arrested her. I don't know what she told, but they let her go. She went back out the country. Now they looking allegedly Oprah. She on them tape because she was helping that. I'm telling you, man, when the feds get to digging, boy, 95% be the truth.
Shit, 99 point Shit, you can't beat the you know you can't beat the feds, man. Shit.
No, you can't beat them, man.
No, man, because they
Gotti beat him a few times, but you see what happened in the end.
Yeah,
you know,
they got his ass in the end, though. They'll let you slide a few times, but they gonna get theirs in the end.
Man, you know they went through them tunnels like a toothpick.
Oh yeah,
they got stuff where they can. They got this. I seen it. They got this drone that they could put in there, and you know it's a drone that you put in there, and it radar everything. You know.
Yeah. Motherfucker was right. They analyze everything, man.
They looking at little feet prints. You know what I'm saying? They just he hit, man. He just went to the hospital again.
Yeah. They say he went to the hospital, something about his knees or something. But you know how that shit be, you'll make up anything to take that ride up out the facility. Hey, you know the motherfuckers tell you, hey, we fuck around and found out if you tell them you got you had chest pain, they got to take you up out of the facility immediately. Man, you should have seen a rash of chest pain that popped off. Niggas was hollering about chest pain every day to take that ride. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? But we got 3 minutes left. Give it to me.
Okay.
Tell me something.
Well, man, like I say, man, my thing, we see what we're dealing with in our city. And it's like we got to win somewhere, but like I said, divided we fall, united we stand. And it's so much division. It's so much division and discord. It's crazy. You know, about what? You know what I'm saying? You know, I call it rigmarole. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, but you know, like you said, everybody can't go, bro.
Nah.
Everybody can't go. Everybody don't want to go. You know, and be solid and for real about the situation. You know what I'm saying? You have them like the Nat Turner homeboys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go get you up. Shit, they had to go back like Harriet Tubman. Remember her brother?
Right.
If you don't get in this boat, I'm popping your ass. Straight up.
Hey, we're introducing Carl Yoplay to the world, man. It's Carl Yoplay, y'all. It's Carl Yoplay, man.
And peace out to the family and the people in our other states. Y'all got to do the same thing we got to do.
Absolutely.
All black communities going through this bull stuff. And yeah, man, love you. Know, appreciate you.
All right, man, love you too. Hey, man, y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe, smoking mirrors bullshit. These white people playing chess, they ain't playing checkers. I don't know nothing about making the America great again, but guess what? Me and Uncle Carl Yoplay gonna make the hood great again, man.
That's right.
We out this bitch, man.
Peace.
You're now rocking with Terrence Sale on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
Yeah. Thinking to myself like, what the fuck is going on? Asking God for help, like what the fuck I'm doing wrong. He ain't giving me no answers, I figured it out myself. Got tired of asking questions, I'm tired of looking for help. Man, I can't win for losing, I'm steady taking these losses. Had to bury greed and chinks, same week, 2 different coffins. Man, that shit'll traumatize you when it ain't trying to. Everybody shedding tears, you trying not to cry too. They say they feel my pain, but they don't know how much I'm hurting. Mama told me pray, it usually help, but it ain't working. Just to numb this pain, I'm popping Perkins by the 30s.